AVC and other people watching, YouTube members, independent viewers. This is a video in response primarily to Dan at Dots and Loops. He did a Show Me Your Obis. So I came up with some approximations of albums with Obi strips, and then I'll wrap it up with a few recent CD pickups. So to start with, the first one, which is the closest thing to a Japanese release with an Obi strip, is this AMM release from A Strange Place, live in 1995 in Japan. I'm not going to take it out, but you see the Obi strip there. This is Keith Rowe, John Tilbury, and Eddie Provost. Artwork by Keith Rowe, who's also a guitarist. And next, Jimi Hendrix, live at Winterland, 1968. This is a Ryko release. And you see it's got the Ryko version of an Obi strip. So this is a 2 LP set, gatefold, but the Obi is kind of stuck. Well, it was kind of stuck on there. Let's see. Might be able to get it off gingerly, and then I can open the album up. Alright. So, there's the Obi strip. The album. Interior's like a Winterland poster, and this is on this clear vinyl, maybe a greenish, light greenish tint from Ryko. But these are cutouts because there's a little hole drilled in the corner there. So that's the first one. Next one was The Residents, soundtrack for God in Three Persons. I think this was 1988 on Ralph Records, or licensed from Ralph, but it's a Ryko release. Again, it has the Obi there, the Ryko version. This is a single CD, but it's on, looks like the same vinyl. Light, very light green tinted vinyl. And the next one is Residents, God in Three Persons regular release rather than the soundtrack. So this is a 2 LP set on Ryko with the their Obi. It's got the punch out hole. It's on this lightly tinted translucent vinyl. 2 LP set. I work at it, I can get this Obi off also. Yesterday they were stuck when I looked at them, but they must have just needed a little bit of persuasion, and they managed to come loose. So, there. One loose Obi. Of course, not much to show other than some text describing the songs. And then finally, this one's not quite as Obi-ish as the other one, but David Bowie Sound and Vision box set. This is the 3 CD plus 1 CD-ROM or CD video disc. Also from Ryko. So comes with this equivalent of an Obi, but since it's a box set, it's just this little thing that slides over the end, describing, got a track listing there. You've got the plastic cover with Bowie on it, and then the 4 CDs. This one is the booklet, and right behind it is the video CD of this set. So that makes up my response to Dan at Dots and Loops, and the rest of these are just some recent CD pickups. So I just got this one today. The Silver Mount Zion, 13 Blues for 13 Moons. This is a promo release on, I think it's on Centrifuge. That may not be the right label, something like that. But 2008. This was a spin-off of Godspeed You Black Emperor. Several of the band members went on to form this band. They thought it would be a smaller ensemble and they'd have more freedom to do things. Don't know if that worked out, but this is the first physical copy I've gotten of any of their music. I've heard several of their albums. I recently got this John Cale compilation, The Island Years, 2 CD set. I think maybe it was Dean at Grandma's Handbag had shown this, and when I investigated I found out that it included several non-album tracks, outtakes or album tracks that weren't included with the original albums. Why I have most of these albums, I did not have these unreleased tracks, so thought I'd pick it up, and it was fairly cheap. So John Cale, The Island Years. Two folk releases. This is Robbie Basho, Bonn Ist Supreme, which is a live set, 1986 or 88 in Germany on Bowie label. There's the little inner CD sleeve. So Robbie Basho, acoustic guitar, some vocals. And then this is the latest Shirley Collins release, Lodestar. So most of the Shirley Collins I have is on CD. I haven't been able to get any vinyl other than Albion Band related release, but Shirley Collins, after a long hiatus, produced this album. And then classical, modern classical, the Arditti String Quartet. This is Arditti 2, Bartok, Sophia Gubadalina, and Alfred Schnittke. So, Arditti String Quartet on Gramavision. John Gibson, In Good Company. John Gibson was a contemporary or some involved with Philip Glass. I think he played on some of his earlier albums, but a composer in his own right. So this is some John Gibson compositions. I think he plays sax on here, synthesizer. So, modern classical, avant-garde possibly. Achim Kaufman Quartet. Double exposure. Most everything I've gotten by Achim Kaufman has been solo jazz piano or improvisational piano, but this is a quartet. It's on Leo Records, which are usually pretty much a free jazz type label. This is from 2000. Achim Kaufman Quartet. Last three. Djam, Karet. Live at the Orion. Live at Orion. So they're sort of a space rock jam band. Djam, Karet. Something's wrong with their heads. They seem to be, they've turned into guitar heads. Some of their music is like that, guitar head music. So, this is on the Cuneiform label. Some Wayside Music, probably. And then two Spirit compilations. This one, Spirit, subtitled Randy California. So this is a 2 CD set called Sea Dreams. So this is unreleased stuff from later Spirit, which is pretty much synonymous with Randy California releases. Looks like it's on Floating Music label. This is in the, I'm not sure what year, but I'll include it if necessary. And then this 3 CD set of Spirit releases, unreleased stuff. This is from 1977 to 1979 on I can't tell what it is in the gloom of the evening. But there's the booklet. Ed Cassidy. Could be a Captain Copter. Well, that's too early for this set. But Randy there, his father-in-law Ed Cassidy there, and whoever the third one is, Fuzzy Knight possibly. So, a 3 CD archival reissue set. Spirit. All right, so that's my little wrap-up video. I had another one that I was planning to do, but got this one jumped in the front of the pile. So, thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you later.